Hello, and welcome to NTR353, Perspectives on the Western Diet, Food, Health, and Sustainability. My name is Tracy Gergich, and I will be the instructor for this course. I wanted to provide a brief overview of the course setup and of myself. So as mentioned, my name is Tracy Gergich. I don't have my PhD, so I'm not Dr. Gergich. You can just address me in emails as Tracy or Mrs. Gergich, whatever you would prefer. I am a senior lecturer here at ASU, College of Health Solutions. I'm also the DPD director, which is essentially the director of the dietetics program. I have been at ASU for close to 10 years. During the normal semester, I teach more food management courses. So I teach NTR353. I also teach a professional development course for the dietetics students. I did want to give you kind of an overview or some differences between course lead and instructor for this session. You may or may not be aware or familiar with the fact that a lot of the courses that you take at ASU may be developed by a different instructor that actually teaches or administers the course for your session. So in this course, I am not the course lead. So this will probably be the only time that you'll hear my voice in a recorded lecture. The lectures that you'll review in the session is actually from Dr. Christopher Wharton. He is the lead, or basically the developer of this course. So you'll hear his voice throughout the lectures, but he's not the actual one that you'll contact if you have questions, and he's not the one that will be reviewing all of your submissions or assignments. That's actually me. So I'm the instructor for this session. I review all of your coursework, provide feedback, and grade all of your submissions. So that's a little bit different maybe than you're used to in some classes where you'll hear the instructor who's actually grading your assignments throughout the entirety of the lectures. So it's a little bit different. You kind of think of it as you have two instructors. One, the voice that you'll hear, and then the other, the one that's actually reviewing your work. So any questions you have, any concerns you might have, you're going to address them to me, and my contact information is in the syllabus. This course is set up in a module setup like all of your other Canvas courses. I do have it where everything is open. You'll just need to be mindful of due dates. I don't have it piecemealed out or opened up as the session progresses because this is a summer, very quick setup. I do open up everything to allow you to work ahead or work according to your schedule. But you do need to be mindful of due dates and deadlines. If you tend to work ahead, that's great. I do not grade items early. So if something's due on, say, a Saturday, of that week, I'm not going to grade it until after the due date has passed. So I wouldn't start grading until a Sunday or a Monday. So if you're looking to get ahead, just be mindful that you're not going to get feedback if you submit things well before the due date. I've had some students who submit things like 3 weeks early. I won't be actually grading them till after the due date has passed. There are some writing resources for you available at the bottom of the page or the bottom of the module section. I just want to draw your attention to those in the event you have questions about sources or evidence-based research, things like that you will utilize for at least your sustainability handout that you'll be creating. I'm trying to reduce the amount of writing in this course since it's not a literacy course by definition of ASU. You will be writing, but not like a literacy course where you're going to be writing pages upon pages or, an analysis. You'll be writing or providing or creating some handouts that's going to need to use some evidence-based literature. So there are some resources for you available if you need more information on how you find evidence-based research. A brief review of assignments for this session. There will be some podcast reviews that you will do throughout the session where you'll get to pick which podcast you'd like to review or to listen to. And then you're going to provide me some feedback and give me pros and cons, things that you think were beneficial to the podcast, or things that you got out of it. I'll give you more clear-cut, obviously, questions to answer, but you'll just, be doing some listening during this time in podcasts that are related to the topic of this course. You'll also be, as I mentioned, developing a handout, and you can find more information about those assignments in the modules. Last, I did want to mention I do have office hours by appointment. I will be available by appointment via Zoom anytime throughout this session. So if you have questions that you'd prefer to ask one-on-one in a Zoom situation, I'm happy to set up time with you. You'll just need to email me so we can set up that appointment time. I'm not on campus during the normal or during summer session. Thus, it's just best if you want to meet with me, it's either via email or via Zoom. With that, I'm looking forward to working with you all. Head on over, make sure you read the syllabus and start working on the different modules, and I hope you enjoy the course.